Hi guys, welcome back. I'm not doing a turning video today. This is a bit what I'm doing is I'm sealing the ends of my logs, branches that was given to me by Alan. Alan come up yesterday. We had a great day, sorted out his tools, got them all sharpened for him, got his bevels right. Nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with his sharpening that he was doing. It was just his bevels that were slightly wrong. But he's, yeah, very happy and he's gone off for that. But he did bring me up 2 boxes like this, 2 big boxes, okay, of the absolute most beautiful pieces of wood. This is all yew, okay, and I've got some nice crotch pieces like that. All the size I like. I'm in heaven with this. Laburnum, look at that, look at the grain on that. That is going to make some beautiful little live edge bowls and, oh, look at it, look at it. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to risk all this cracking, okay? He gave me a couple of nice bits. I've got 2 logs like this of eucalyptus, and this is wet, dripping wet. So this is going to make some nice cowboy hats. So that's going to be good. And I'm going to be probably cut them down a little bit, and then I'll seal the ends of those as well. Now, the way I'm sealing my wood, you can use your PVA, you can use all your end sealers and stuff like that, but what I find is absolute the most best wax the ends. Right, now this is just candle wax, okay? Now got a bit of common sense in place, guys. You know, you don't boil wax to melt it. You just bring it up to a low heat and it will melt and it will stay liquid for quite a long time. I've got it on my little stove here, and all I'll do is flick it on for a second, okay, give it a stir like this. It just keeps it liquid. Now you can put water in there and put a basin inside the water with the wax in, and that will stop the wax getting too hot and boiling as well. You don't want it to catch fire. You don't want the wax, because remember, it is wax, it will burn. So you don't want it to smoke or anything like that. So look, that's just starting to get a bit of smoke, so turn the heat off. That will stay hot enough now. And all this is candles. Cheap candles. Just go to the pound shop and get yourself a few candles, right? This is scented, it's cinnamon and stuff like that. It don't matter what it is, you just want wax, okay? And literally, all we're doing, we've got our logs, okay? And this is all you got to do. Dip. Okay, that is it. Couple of seconds and look, that's dried already. There you go. That's dry, that's dry. That sealed those ends and it's sealed round onto it as well. And just wax them, and that's all you got to do, guys. And that will stop them cracking. This one's got the 2 ends, so in there. Obviously, don't do this in your kitchen on the stove. Get yourself a little. They're so cheap to buy, these little camping stoves. Walk around the boot fair, you'll find them. There, look at that. Sealed, okay, all waxed. And if you use coloured candles, you can actually see where the wax is, and it turns off lovely and easy as well. And then I'm putting them into this big plastic box, and then I'm going to have them all stored, because I don't want all these splitting as they're drying. And that's all it is. Look at that, it's so quick and easy, no mess, no nothing. We just dip them like that. Literally, by the time you've dipped that end, this one's dried, and then that one's dried. That's it. Done. It's as quick and easy as that, guys. So all your things, I see a lot of people ask questions. Oh, how do you seal your end grain? How do you seal your wood? Literally, best way, mate. Wax, best thing. Yeah, it'll form a nice hard coat, and it's quick and easy to do. And if it starts to go, that's already been sealed on that end there, so that's good. If your wax starts to set, just put the heat on and get that's still hot there, it's still liquid. Every so often, just check it. If you stir it, if you scrape along and you get a bit of wax on the bottom of your stick, you know it's cooling down too much, just whack the heat on again. But this just stay like this. And this was only 2 little candles. This only cost £2 for this candle, and that's enough wax to probably do these 2 boxes of these. And 1, So yeah, we had a really good day yesterday.
Yeah.
Him
and his wife came up in it, Murray.
Yeah, Alan and his wife come, spent the day with us.
Yeah, it's
we
a good
got
day.
all his tools sharpened up. Yeah, Alan's got to be looking to get a CBN wheel, because I think it did prove the point that CBN does put, in my opinion, and Alan tested his tools, and in all honesty, I think it puts a lot better edge on than what a Pro Edge does. And he has got a diamond belt with it, so it's not a case of what the belt is, but it's down to personal things. I don't like a flat grind that a belt gives. Okay, I like what they call a hollow grind on mine. But yeah, he was having a bit of trouble thinking he weren't getting them sharp. His tools are sharp enough, plenty sharp enough. There's nothing wrong with that. A Pro Edge will put a sharp edge on it. But his bevels were wrong. And it helped me actually, because it showed me that what I am saying to people is actually right. Because Alan's a fairly new turner. He's sort of 3 years in. He says himself, he's a new turner. So I'm not putting him down or anything. Right, that's a bit bigger going in that one, so that's all right. I should get that end done. And what I should do is just use my stick and.
You got a paintbrush or anything you could paint it?
No, I haven't got a paintbrush. I'm I'm versatile, me.
So talented.
Yeah, and another thing Alan did have a problem with was holding his tools too tight. The old death grip is a little bit into that, and we did get him to sort of loosen up a bit, as I said. And we said about yesterday, you got to loosen up your wrists. Get away from your body. Use your wrists. Do some wrist exercises. Keep them, exercise them. Strengthen your wrist, and it get rid of any stiffness you might have anywhere. So just keep exercising. What are you laughing for? Just do some wrist exercises.
Yeah.
You find all your stiffness will go away, and you build your muscles up and strengthen your.
That's right.
What are you laughing for? So yes, Scott.
Got stitch.
So yes, guys. Like I said, this you can see. I'm just going through these. I'm just chatting, whatever. You don't have to watch. I'm only saying. Oh, it smells beautiful. I'm not actually turning any, but you can see if you look here. For that, how Lisa controls herself. Look at that beautiful wax coat. Okay, so that sealed it as quick as that, and this will stop them drying out and cracking. I mean, if you go and get your stuff, I mean, like I said, you can get end grain seal and all that, but if you go to any of your timber shops and buy it, you'll always find the ends are waxed. All the wood I get when I get all my my wood from Styling Baits, all the ends are waxed. I mean, all these bits of 2x2 I get. Look, there you go. That's all wax. That's all been dipped. Look, it's all dipped in wax to seal the end grain. Well, if that's what all the professionals use, then that's the way to do it, isn't it?
Yep.
You don't want to go out paying fortunes for end seal and stuff when you can do it quite simply with a bit of candle wax. And that's all it is. You don't need special waxes, so no need to go looking for special end sealing wax. Just simple wax, bit of candle wax does the job. Right, now I see it's getting it's just starting to cool down a little bit, so all I'm going to do is turn my gas on, put it on the low heat, let it just heat it back up a little bit again. It's just where I'm dipping the logs in. Obviously these are cold and they're cooling the wax down, but that's all it is. You don't have to leave them out to dry anywhere or do anything. The wax really dries in literally no time whatsoever. Right, now just turn that heat back on. Look at that, that's all it was. Right, I've turned it off again now. See, there's a little bit, you might not see it on camera.
I think you can steam.
There's a little bit of like smoke, sort of steam comes up. Well, it's more, not steam, it's more smoke as it's getting hot. You don't want it to be smoking away. You don't want it to ignite on you. Okay? It'd be good to if you had a little brush, really, as Lisa said, but I haven't got one, and I'm not going to worry about getting one. Actually, I'm telling barefaced lies because I've got one here.
You liar.
So you can use this one. Right, there you go. So there you go, guys, and look, you can see that's sealing all those ends up. And when you turn it, that just turns off. It's just wax.
Hopefully you're left with some nice
beautiful bits
wood,
of wood.
yeah.
But this is my favourite, you know. This is. I used to buy all this sort of stuff from Snayton when I used to go up to there.
Yeah.
I used to have the bags of the logs like this. The same, all just dipped on the ends with wax like that. Exactly the same as I'm doing here. And I used to love it. I used to love turning those bits. They gave you some beautiful natural edge pots and bowls and things like that. These, they make beautiful little birdhouses. If you like your little birdhouses, they make beautiful little birdhouses, Christmas ornaments. They do anything with them, can't you? They're just brilliant. So I'm doing them all into this box. So it's a show. I'm thinking actually when I cut the U for doing the bowls, I might cut them and then just dip them. I might actually submerge the whole thing and dip the whole thing in wax, and that will stop it drying
Seal
out.
it all, yeah.
I mean, I did do it with some wood that I had some very wet wood, and I actually sealed the whole of the wood, and it kept it wet for turning, stopped it drying at all, and it didn't rot or mould neither. It was good, but I ain't got no that to worry about at the moment. So, but thank you so much for this, Alan. I am in my element. This is my turning dream. These I absolutely love all this stuff.
This is going to keep us busy on YouTube.
I absolutely love it. I really do. This is my idea of turning. You can keep all your bowl blanks and stuff like that. I'm not interested in those. These are make beautiful little cowboy hats. Because I like making, you know, I like doing my cowboy hats over the miniature ones. And even these size logs to do the miniature hats and stuff. But yeah, getting back on the sharpening side, guys, it really is, and I think it helped there. As I said, it's not just for experienced turners. It is new turners as well. It makes such a difference, and if you've got your right bevel, it makes it so much easier to use the tool. And Alan found, like I've said as well, where, in all honesty, your spindle gouge can do anything you can do with a skew. A skew, in my opinion, a skew is a very old-fashioned tool. It's more your traditional, because skews and scrapers were around long before bowl gouges and spindle gouges, and they were used basically because that's what people had. I mean, you use what you have, didn't you? So I said there was no carbide around back then years ago. Look at that beautiful piece of wood. Look. Oh.
So you're going to put more wax on those ones.
But yeah, I mean, some of the finishes Alan got yesterday straight off the tool, absolutely brilliant. Just by having the correct bevel and the angle and how to approach it, and that's the important bit, guys. What I say all the time, it's getting that tool to cut, not scrape. And the difference, and I showed Alan yesterday, the difference is, like I say, a gnat's fart is the difference between a scrape and a cut. It is literally, it's you're talking like less than the thickness of a hair difference on the angle can make the difference whether that tool cuts or whether it scrapes. And when it's cutting, it's beautiful. Look at that, that ain't gonna fit in there, is it? I'm not gonna moan, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just got to paint this one up, guys. Actually, I could probably dip half of it there. Yeah, that's all right. And dip half of it there. Now, don't go doing this in the kitchen. And if you do, then make sure the wife's out. And when she comes back, make sure you're out. And just say, I don't know what happened.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, a bit of Shaggy. It wasn't me. Okay. Because she will not be happy if she comes back and got wax all over her cooker. Something like that. The one thing you can do if you get scented candles and say, well, at least it smells nice. You know.
I know your trick now.
Yeah. But it's as you can see, guys, I'm doing this 2 boxes. I know it's probably boring, and if you don't want to watch it, just switch off. You're not going to see anything fantastic. It's just me dipping my end. What are you laughing for again? It's just me dipping my ends and sealing me wood. It's all good wrist exercise at the same time. Like I said, Alan, exercise your wrists, you know, get them. Helps you to be able to use your tool, get your tool off your body and learn to control your wrists. Get rid of all your stiffness that you got. You know, we'll wake up in the morning sometimes a little bit stiff. A few wrist exercises. Just sometimes. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm hoping that, say, if because I do see a lot of people say, oh, what's the best way to seal me end grain and stuff like that. Absolutely honest, guys, this is the absolute best way. Okay, and you just give it a good dip in, and it completely seals the end. If you, I mean, like I said, it's cheap and cheerful. Candle wax you can buy. Like, I mean, you go around charity shops. How many times you see candles and that, and they're like, you know, 50p for a bag of I've seen them, bag of candles and stuff like that. This, I mean, I've still got. I mean, this was literally a £2 candle, and that's still over half full. And all I'll do, if you can see that, look.
Yeah.
It's just in there. It's all still melted. It like stays soft for ages and ages. Once you get it heated up, like I say, don't boil it. Do it on a low heat. Just get it to go like that, and then you can dip them in. If you want to write dates on the ends of your wood, it still shows through your wax. So it's good. And you can see at a glance whether you've actually sealed it all. Completely sealed. But yeah, when this is left, I'll just put the saucepan to one side, let it cool down, and then when I need it again, I'll just put it straight on the heat and remelt the wax that's in there.
It's definitely not going back in the kitchen, that's for sure.
No, this is just an old saucepan I've got. And like I said, these little gas stoves, and that probably half of you've got them anyway, but you pick them up so cheap. You know, go around your little boot fairs or something, or even in the shops you get. Pound Shop does them, don't they? They do them for, I think they're a few quid, I don't know exactly how much, 6, 7 quid, something like that. Canisters last for a hell of a long time. And you've got the benefit, you can always make yourself a cup of tea when you're in the workshop as well. Oh, that bit's got a little bit there. I see, look, Lisa spotted it. It's straight away a little bit missing off the end. So, it's because it's got a little slant to it. But there you go, that's sealed that up, and they smell nice. Everything's good. All good. So yeah, Alan's after getting himself a CBN wheel now. And he's going to make up a slow system, pretty much the same as what I've got there. Because like I said, the one benefit is, which obviously was very evident, or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah, evident, yeah.
yesterday, was how the difference the slow grind makes. Like I said, mine grinds at as low as 500 RPM, and you can I mean, we had to re-grind a couple of his chisels. His roughing gouge was way out. He had a 45, and no, he now has a, depending on how you want to see it, if you was to do it, like I said, the angle on a chop saw, it would be 60 degree. If you do it on the protractor, it says 30 degrees. So it's whatever you want to do it. But it's a nice steep grind. And now he can get a finish, rough down a piece and get a finish.
Oh no.
Right, now, don't do that. Look at this. Because if you knock it over, wax goes everywhere. And this is going to be lovely to clean up in my workshop.
Yeah.
It really is. See, that's what happens when you, right,
Well,
I'm just getting these dipped while this wax is still nice.
still...
Right, okay. Now,
right.
The beauty with wax, guys,
It can peel off, can't it?
is it will all peel off. But I did get it all around my
The stove.
well. Look at this. Right, okay, give me 2 seconds, guys. See, accidents happen even to the best of us. Yeah, so As you know, I don't cut things out of videos. I'm just letting you see now. Look at that, all that wax. But that'll all peel up, and it'll all go back into my pot here at the end. And this is why, like I said again, don't do this indoors, because if you had done that, you would literally be crying now and thinking, God, I'm going to be in so much trouble when she gets in. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Let's face it. So, you know, guys, don't do this in the kitchen.
We'll get a knife and we'll just scrape it into
I've got a paint scraper. I'll just scrape that all up.
Yeah.
Right, just turn that back on. That's going to melt that bit of wax. I'm going to melt a little bit more wax. I've got a candle in there still. So we'll just do that, wait for that to burn. Yeah, look, everything's going to catch on fire now. So a little bit of safety tips here as well. It's only smoking because the wax has gone around the bottom, but it's all melting now. It'll just run down. It won't cause no harm.
No.
Okay. And we'll get a bit more wax. Now, I just caught it with the log because I was talking rather than... Don't worry about the flames, they're natural. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good, trust me. Right, we'll get it onto a low heat because, like I say, if it starts smoking, all you have to do is take it off and let the smoke out. It's just that it's heating the pot up, and the wax is burning that's on the bottom of the saucepan. Yeah. It's not a problem. It's all gone wet now, and it's going to be fine. And that's why I'm doing it in my workshop. I've got the door open. There's no smoke. The smoke's going out. Nothing's going to catch fire. Everything's good.
Fire extinguishers if we need it.
I've got fire, but actually they are really good. I don't know whether you guys have ever seen those.
Fireball.
Yeah, I have the fireballs in here. Well, I'll turn that off for a second and just let it melt under its own heat there. Yeah, I have
I did the one behind you.
fireball. Yeah, these up here, guys, absolutely fantastic. These things, they sit in a little basket and they sit up there. If you have a fire, the minute a flame goes up to that, poof, it explodes with white powder, and it will make a complete mess, but you won't lose your workshop, and it will put them out. Go on YouTube and Google it, the fireballs, and you'll see they'll have a massive skip full of flames. Throw a fireball in it, blows up like that, and the fire's out immediately. Absolutely fantastic. So, as I said, I don't do a lot of this sort of stuff in my workshop. If I weren't videoing it, I probably would have done this outside.
I'm just filming the one up the top there. That's it. I've got two, see?
Yep, I've got another one up there. I've got a fire extinguisher over there. I've got a fire extinguisher there, and I have another fire extinguisher over there. So I've got 2 fireballs in here and 3 fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
So I am safety conscious with that. You know, I might not be very good with not catching fire, but I'm good at putting it out. I'm prepared to put myself out. Right, now, I reckon there's enough wax melted there again. Like I said, it doesn't take long, guys. I'm just going to try and get this bit of wax out if I can. There you go. Right, I'm going to put that there for a minute because I've not got many to do. And you can see, look, you can see how that dries. It dries lively and thick on there. And there we go. Just be more careful when you're dipping in. And right, so let's carry on. See, now, anyone that clicked off,
they would have missed that.
I've missed that. So you've missed a very important lesson, as in don't knock your pot over.
Yeah.
Because you end up, I mean, Lisa's got a load of mess to clear up now. So,
you said you've got a paint thing that you can scrape, so...
Yes, I've got one, but you're not using it. I'm not the one cleaning it, am I?
No.
I mean, you should have warned me.
I should have.
You know what I'm like. Why would you be stupid enough to let me do something like this?
Well, I don't know.
No, but anyway, there you go. A bigger pot would be probably a better idea, but it's what I use. There you go. Look at that, guys. So I've just dipped it, and it's dry straight away. Beautiful waxed ends. That's not going to crack now. That's going to stay nice. And it's the quickest way, because if you're brushing it all on, you'll be there forever, won't you? A little paintbrush brushing all this stuff. Bit of wax, dip it in. Done. And yeah, I mean that's all. Look, that's gone solid already, and literally
That
that's
can
just
peel,
gonna
yeah.
look. That's,
Oh, look at that.
there you go. Look, it's just gonna peel up. So it's so easy. If you do have an accident, when the wife does come home, just say to her, look, you can just peel it up. if you watch Glenn's video, he's got a thing on there of how to clean that kitchen up, love.
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you a bit later because I've got to go down the pub and see this bloke.
Glenn's got a video on that.
And she'd just say, okay, darling, have fun.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Right, okay, I've only got a few to do now, guys. Sorry if it's been a bit boring. I don't. Oh, what's that? That looks like a bit of a box. That looks like a bit of box holder. Oh, that'd be nice. Yep. Right, okay, so we've got some of that as well. Lovely. Beauty of that, that's going to give me a lovely clean finish on my table as well, won't it?
So do you want to wax the whole thing then?
Well, wax the whole workshop, who knows?
Lift up all the dust.
No, that was.
the sawdust.
I am actually so glad things like that happen at times because you know a lot of people just cut that all out of the video. No.
not
These
us.
are things that happen. They happen to everyone.
Yeah.
You know these things happen. So if it happens to you, don't feel like you're on your own. It's not. Oh, why does it all happen to me? No, it doesn't just happen to you. It happens to everyone. It's just most people don't let you see it.
Yeah. That's not how we roll.
So there we go, guys. I've got a couple more to do, and that's that. And you can see. So don't now. Anyone that's not into watching people turn branches, natural bowls, you know, logs after logs after logs, because these are really they're little logs, aren't they? Let's face it. Some of these are beautiful, and I've got loads and loads here. So you know, if you're not into watching people turn these video after video after video, I'll put Alan's email below. And you can go and have a go at him because he gave me all this, okay? It's not my fault. I do not take any responsibility for it. Right. Okay, guys, that's that. I'm going to do these a bit later, sort of off. I might actually, Alan did seal them with some PVA. So what I might actually do is just...
No, that's not going to...
That's not going to fit in there. So I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do
Get a
is
bigger paintbrush.
they're sealed anyway, so these are going to be all right. They're not going to go. He's sealed all the end bits, so he's already done that for me.
Okay.
And I've got two of those. Okay, look at those. And that cut, split,
Cowboy hat.
cowboy hat. Okay, I'll just go either side the piff. It's nice because I can see the piffs over there, so I should miss that out and do nice cowboy hats with that, and that'd be good. And Alan is, when he comes up next time, because I'm going to help him sort out with his sharpening system because he wants to go CBN. When he comes out, he wants to have a go at doing a couple of cowboy hats as well, so we're going to be doing that together as well. So that'd be good. Right, and now all this wax, I'm just popping it all in here. Okay. This, as I say, it's hot, but it's not burn hot. Don't get your pot boiling. You don't want nothing boiling in there. Put all that wax in there. It'll all set, go cold again, and the next time just put it on your gas and away it goes.
Yeah.
And as I said, with spills like this, well, there you go, these things happen, don't they? But look at that, it's all going to peel off. It's all going to peel off, and I'm just going to pop it all back in the saucepan, like so. I'll move my burner up there for a minute. I'll clean that up in a minute as well. And then with this, I don't actually need a scraper. I've got a Stanley blade here, and literally that, guys. So you know, don't forget, give her a shout to the wife to come and have a look, and she'll know how to get this up if it happens in the kitchen. And not only that, she will feel included in the wood turning, because it will give her something to do, to take part as well. You know, she'll think, yeah, that's nice because you're including her, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right, there you go, guys. I'm going to be I'll probably
Cleaning.
use an actual scraper on that. It'd be better.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put. You can actually draw pictures and stuff in it as well if you want. Right, okay, guys. That's it for this one. I just wanted to show you how I did all the ends of my logs, and yeah, look, they're lovely. They're all perfectly sealed. That's all nice. They ain't going to come off. Ain't going to what's in nothing. And every single one of them is beautifully sealed now. So now these can all go and be stored. And I'll just turn them as I go. That's going to be a nice look. That's going to make a nice little bowl, isn't it? Yeah. Nice little natural edge bowl. Yeah. We'll make some of these. Yeah, beautiful. I love that. Put that on like that and just turn it away. Right. Anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Toodle pip. And if you could subscribe, if you haven't subscribed, be fantastic.
Yeah. Helps the channel.
Help the channel grow. You know, it means we can do more, put more content into it, and do better things. So I'll see you on the next one, guys. Toodle pip.
Bye, guys.
And keep exercising those wrists.